What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video I'm going to be changing out the handlebars on the bike, and I'm also going to be getting rid of these bar end mirrors because these things are garbage. Yeah, I bought me some new ones and they're actually kind of nice looking. I like them. But yeah, I'll be getting rid of this stuff up here, doing an oil change on the bike, be tightening and maintaining the chain. And then on top of all that, I want to show you guys my new face mask that I have on my Teespring page, plus my new shirt for SV Cruiser, and the brave little toaster on the back because America, and he's goofy, so gotta love it. If you guys are interested in this kind of stuff here, go ahead and check out my Teespring page. The information will be listed down at the bottom of the screen. So without further ado, I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse. I'm not gonna walk you guys through all the stuff I'm doing on this. I'm just gonna do a quick time lapse. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna change this stuff out and get right to it. So let me go ahead and change to my work shirt and get busy. Here we go. So the way we're going to start this video out is we're going to go ahead and begin with the oil change. Get all this done, drain it. This reservoir is fairly full. I use this thing quite a bit. I love this. Oh yeah, there. I mean, it stores it. You can put it off to the side. I need to go drain it, frankly, but yeah, that's what I need to do is definitely change all this because I haven't in a while, and I should have a long time ago. In with the new. A little bit of oil on it for the ring. Should be enough. Mucho better. So on this snug, that part of the oil change, ladies and gentlemen, is complete. Alright, so now that I got the oil changed in the bike, and that's good, I actually need to go get me another quart, because it looks like it's a little bit low, but I can still see it in the sight glass. It's between between low and full, so it could use just a little bit more oil. I accidentally bought a little bit less than I expected. I completely forgot about it. So anyway, but that's beside the point. Oil's done. I can just add to it later. Now, let's go ahead and jump on those handlebars and get those swapped out. Folks, now you saw me do a quick tear down of this. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it's necessary. You probably wonder, why am I changing out my handlebars? Well, the reason being is sometime back the bike, the fuel pump seized up, and then I had to trailer the bike home. Well, we only had one strap, and the bike ended up falling over on the trailer, which led to this kink that was right here. It actually bent my handlebars. So for a better part of close to a year, I've been riding around with a slightly bent handlebar. It's off by about maybe 1.5 inches, but it's still noticeable. So anyway, I'm replacing this one for this one. Rip this sucker wide open. I have had this here at the house for also maybe about a part of a year. I just hadn't gotten around to changing it out. This is my first time ever opening it up. So they packaged this really well. Oh my God, come on. That is very good packaging. Sleeve, yeah. Man, there's another one. But this one is also black. That is a very clean piece of hardware. Now there's one hole on the bottom, and on the original it also had one hole on the bottom, but where my controls are at, they need to have the hole up on top, and I made a mistake by putting it up closer to the top. I don't know if you guys can see, but I don't know if I can do this. Worth a try. Yeah. You can fairly see how far off that bend was. Yeah, look at that. I've been riding along with handlebars that are bent. So the objective of today is to change it out. I'm going to put a hole in the top of this for my controls. I'll try to measure that whenever I can, and I put one hole this time instead of two, and then spray paint it really quick so that it doesn't do any rusting like this one did, and then mount it on the bike. Also, new mirrors, but I'll show you guys that as soon as I get the bars back on the bike. So let's continue with that time lapse. folks, but that is going to be everything for the actual handlebars themselves. I don't have any bar ends, so as you guys can see in the hyperlapse, I went ahead and I gutted out the inside of the actual mirrors themselves, and I'm using them as bar ends. I don't know if you can see. Well, no, you can't because I'm looking at the tripod, and you can't see it yet. There you go. See, that's where the mirror used to be, right? That's where it was. So I gutted this out, and I put the bar end in there so it would prevent my grip from sliding off. This is a temporary hold until I get new grips on here, so that's whatever. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to install these mirrors that I have here. These are going to go in these spots here. These are actually for the stock or the OEM. Let me see. Change that. There you go. All right, yeah, there's a spot here and a spot here, and I've got this plus more hardware that's over there on the other side of the shop or the garage. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and install these mirrors, and hopefully it'll have a much better look for them. But yeah, this is what I have. I'm kind of liking these. They're looking better. They're lighter than the other ones, believe it or not. And it looks like the hardware is okay, but I'm really hoping that I have better luck with these versus the other ones, because I was really disappointed with the outcome of the other ones. They moved around way too easily. I wasn't really liking that, and as you guys can clearly see, I had constantly been fighting with the one that's over here, adjusting it over and over and over, and it just got so annoying. I said, forget it. We're going to go and upgrade to better mirrors. So I'm going to go ahead and throw you guys on a quick, I guess, time lapse or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Let's see. Should I time lapse? Yeah, we're time lapsing. Alright folks, so clearly I had a slight bit of trouble getting the adjustments on these, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You got 5 anchor points. All these are like pivot points, and you got to get them just right in order to line everything up. And that was a pain in the neck. I've never messed with these before. So after I figured this one out, that one was actually easy to throw on. So now I've got new mirrors, I got new handlebars, I got all my accessories all hooked up, I got my bar ends all set up. So I'm basically ready for the road again. I got the oil all changed. I looked at the chain looks okay. That's pretty much gonna be a wrap for this video. So let me take you guys off my tripod. It's still connected to my charger because the battery started dying on me. So that's pretty much going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I know it wasn't all that much, but I mean, it's better than not recording it and learning from your own mistakes and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I've got everything on here. I think it looks pretty decent. I have yet to take it on the road. I don't know how the ride position is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be a little bit too wide or just a little bit narrow or about the same. When I put it side by side, the handlebars, they didn't feel the same. They're about 1.5 inches out of whack compared to what I'm used to. So I'm pretty sure I'll notice a difference. But for the most part, I think it's going to be a good ride. I think it's better. Another thing I noticed really bad is I need new brake pads. You see this? Right up here. See, this right here is my rotor. You shouldn't be able to hear that. This should be absolutely smooth like glass, but it's not. That means my brake pad that's inside this brake caliper is gone. So I need new brakes. So I'm going to be replacing the rotors, the pads, and that's pretty much it for that and the maintenance and stuff. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please feel free to check out my Teespring page. Description will be down below in the description box. And I also have a Patreon page if you guys want to check that out. And that'll also be listed somewhere at the bottom of the screen. And don't forget to hit your post notification bell, which will be probably right next to that subscription button. So I appreciate you guys sticking around for another episode of SD Cruiser. Stay tuned for a little bit more, because apparently we've got 2 hurricanes that are possibly going to be hitting Houston. So my next video is going to be covering that, and then from the time when I just learned about it, which is now, to the time when they both hit, because it's supposed to hit back to back, I will be recording all of that. So stay tuned for all that updated info. So thank you for watching another episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.